Somebody made a Dune mod that made
Yeah.
it
Oh.
the
Allah.
Seinfeld apartment. Yeah. Hey everybody, welcome to the WikiPod. What's up, guy? I'm PJ.
I'm Guy.
What are you getting adjusted in your seat there?
Yeah, I can't get close enough to the mic.
It don't matter. None of
I
this
guess it
matters.
don't matter. Nothing matters.
Do you remember in the Decline of Western Civilization when they were talking to the germs? They were talking to the germs' manager.
No,
There's a great line where she was like,
I've never seen that movie.
"You've never seen the Decline of Western Civilization?
Don't care about it.
You love punk though.
False.
Black Flag's in it.
Oh God,
You love Black Flag.
I do not love Black Flag.
You love I Can See You.
Which record is that?
That's the one with it's the sniper, and it says, "I can see you. I can see you."
I'm not sure. I like the one. I like Nervous Breakdown. I think that's a great song.
Yes.
I hate that one record,
Damaged. Yeah.
Fucking. That's
Because it sounds bad.
Yeah, it's like
Weird production choices on that one.
just not a good sounding record at all. I guess
It's
if
very
I saw
aggressive.
it live, I might like it.
It's very aggressive.
Just not into it. I kind of like the skater punk vibe of
Well,
earlier Black Flag.
Yeah, if you watch the Decline of Western Civilization, you'll see visceral live footage of early Black Flag from 1979.
Not interested.
You just said you might like him if you saw him live.
Yeah, I saw them live in person in 1979.
What's the difference? It's a movie. It's
I don't want to
you're
see a
there.
video. I don't want to see. I don't want to.
It's a movie. It's not a video. It's a movie.
Listen,
it's a film. It's a
I've been
feature
watching.
film.
I've been watching Pride and Prejudice, the miniseries from A&E, over and over again for the last
It's a
7
weird
months.
title. Oddly racist.
Pride and Prejudice.
Yeah, it's like I'm proud of the way I prejudice other people.
No, it's not. It has
What's
nothing
it
to do
about?
with
What is pride? I'm pretty sure I read it in school, but I forgot.
You didn't read
What
it
is
in school. It's not like it's.
Yeah,
it's,
it is.
It's an excellent book. It's
I was in advanced placement in English. Thank you very
Oh, okay.
much.
Well,
Listen, I'm a smart guy. That's
yeah,
not true.
I
guy.
agree. But Pride and Prejudice is it's a like Jane Austen. It's a I would consider it a comedy. What is wrong with you?
I'm sorry.
It's-
It just
it's-
dozed
it's
off
great.
for a second.
It's
I
just the
dozed
most-
off for a second.
It's
Sorry.
it's a funny it's a critique of 19th century manners and morals and courtship of the era. It's very it's a
So it was like a 40-year-old landowner who was just like, "This is my 12-year-old bride. I love her."
No, it's I would argue that Jane Austen was probably one of the most important feminists of the 19th century.
Okay.
She
She was like,
spent
"I'm not
all
wearing
her
no
ti-
bra no more."
No, she spent a lot of time pointing out the ridiculousness of the gender roles.
With her
Um,
thing she used to point with was her pointy boobs.
No.
In her pointy 18th century bra.
That wasn't that era. We're like more Manor House kind of it's different. It's a different.
If I had big boobs, I would probably get those pointy bras. I'd like to point at people with them. Be like, "Hey, this guy over here," and kind of just point
whatever
one of my
you want to
boobs.
do, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm kind of growing boobs. I've been gaining weight the past couple of years, and it's not bad. I'm not mad about it.
I mean, I'm trying not to. Get
If I need to hide a pencil somewhere, just bloop, pop a pencil under there. Listener, what do you do with your boobs? Write us, email us, share, subscribe. Thank you for listening. We appreciate it.
Sort of, yeah.
Please share this podcast with your friends.
Yeah.
Or
Tell
don't.
your friends.
Doesn't matter. This is a fun exercise for all of us. And
We have an email. It's on our Instagram.
Imagine if we do this podcast for 20 years and we never grow a listenership, guy. It's just you and me talking into the electronic void.
I would still do it.
Absolutely. That's
and
my point. Yeah.
And I wouldn't care because
It wouldn't make a difference. It wouldn't even be that funny. I was thinking maybe it would be funny if that happened, but it wouldn't be.
Did
that
I tell
funny.
you this over on our last one? My sister told me that because she was listening to it in California, she said it made her feel like she was at home.
That's
and
nice.
It was the best feeling I ever had.
That's great.
That's something that's the most important part.
Shout out to guy's sister
Adria.
Shout out to listener Adria. Thank you so
Yeah.
much. You are home.
Yeah,
You're in
exactly.
our home, the WikiPod.
Yeah.
We won't let you leave. You're locked.
I think
in
I probably said that in another episode, but it's really the only reason I keep going now.
It's really good. Well, you also like talking to me, PJ.
Oh yeah. But I do that anyway. Like
is
you
true.
literally called you today, and we had like probably
It was like a 40
you told me I was like, sounding like Jordan Peterson.
Oh, you
my
got
god,
so mad.
I'm still mad about it. I am so mad about it still.
I'm sorry. I was
like I'm trying to like
I was trying to make you effectively communicate
Listen,
better by using an extreme example.
I'm going to say
what you were saying could be misconstrued.
I am an assigned male at birth. I'm cisgendered. I am
so
a man.
you are better than everybody. I
No.
understand.
We got a shower going on. Hold
That's
on.
okay. It doesn't matter. You
Anyway,
can't hold on. The podcast is recording.
I'm just saying.
They can still hear us.
This is what I am. I believe in masculinity. It is a good thing. And I think that like
I don't see it as a good or a bad thing. I just see it as a thing.
I'm
I'm
think
neutral.
That, I think
I'm apolitical on it because this is an apolitical podcast.
yes, but I'm not
guy.
saying. But that's what I'm saying. I'm saying I think masculinity is good. I think femininity is good. I think that they are both important energies that need to be expressed and done in a positive way in the
I don't
world.
think anything needs to be done.
Yeah,
I'm very neutral about it. Have you ever read Sartre?
You can't do. You can't
Are you
have the-
are you familiar with existentialists? Oh, you aren't.
I know.
Yeah, like
so-
Camus, Sartre.
no,
anything
not
like that?
them. I like Thoreau and
Okay.
Emerson. Those
You're
are
more the transcendental.
transcendental. Yeah, and
Yeah.
What's his name? Not the. Oh God, I can't remember. He wrote The Complete Angler.
Oh yeah, Al Yankovic.
Yeah, Al Yankovic.
Yep.
Anyway,
What's your favorite Weird Al parody song?
Larry? I remember Larry.
What's that? Which one's that?
I remember Larry. I remember Larry. We were listening.
Was
dude,
that a parody? Or is
it might have been
original?
an original. It's an excellent song. It's on
Nice.
the Dare to Be Stupid EP.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That like no joke. Like literally 2 days ago, we were listening to Weird Al. Like,
That's awesome.
like I like it was Christmas time, so I put on The Night Santa Went Crazy on at the
Yeah.
store because
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
just like so like
It's
Weird
it's
Al.
great.
Shout out to Weird Al,
The best
excellent.
fellow vegan.
All I'm gonna say this too is right there is a huge masculine role model. That's what I'm talking
Totally.
about. When I talk
Absolutely.
about like PJ said I was like sounding like Jordan Peterson because
Yeah, because you're saying, oh, men are owed sex.
I did not say that. I said
Yeah, you
I
did.
feel
You sure
I feel
did.
bad for men right now because they don't have
Yeah,
an
because
outlet
poor
for-
pitiful
they
men.
don't have an
Aw.
outlet to express their
Sure
emotions.
they do. The wiki podcasting.
Yes, they do.
Podcasting.
But they don't know about it, and because of that, they're being grifted into this fucking crazy red pill bullshit.
which
Andrew
is
Tate,
what
Jordan
we've
Peterson.
also been grifted into too, because we are a red-pilled manosphere
Yes,
based
we are
podcast.
like 100. Like, yeah, we're trying to enter the manosphere so we can,
infiltrate.
not like like a little bit blow it up, Also,
And
you know,
we'll go in with a sniper with a silenced PP7 and
I
go
wanna go.
pew, pew.
So,
Go up to
like-
Bert Kreischer and scoop his brains
So
out.
your Instagram.
Go up
feeds,
to Andrew Schultz and be like, "You're with me
dude,
now, fucker,"
They're
and then
gonna
rip
let
his
you.
throat
They're
out.
gonna give you a chance to reset your algorithm
What do you mean?
on Instagram.
Why?
Like that's what Instagram said they're gonna do.
What do you mean?
Like you can change it so it doesn't show you horrible things anymore and ruin your life.
I've been breaking my Instagram lately. I think I'm trying to get banned. A lot of my friends have been banned over like I got a couple.
It's shadow
bullshit.
bans.
No. I got a couple of bullshit and like
People
posts-
reporting you?
No, not people reporting me. It's not because of reporting. It's because of
Fucking bastards.
It's a handful of things that got picked up by the algorithm as nudity when they're not.
Oh yeah.
You like can't be mistaken for nudity,
No,
and it's getting
it's dead bodies probably, but that's
No,
not
no,
nudity.
no! It's not even dead body, dude. It's a picture for one of the pictures was from The Simpsons. It was a cartoon drawing of a man's naked butt.
Dude.
Like,
Get over yourself, Instagram.
It's on network television.
Just get
it's
over
on
yourself.
network television.
Network television is failing, and it's because they were not censoring things like that.
And it's because they went against our president Donald Trump.
Yes,
and it's also because they're not covering the truth about Diddy. What's going on with Diddy?
Oh,
guy?
dude, Diddy watch. Diddy, not dead so far. Like I love like talking about like Diddy and like wondering what's going to happen next. I wish I had more news about it.
Do you think he killed Biggie?
No.
Do you think he killed Tupac?
Maybe.
I don't know. I don't know the ins and outs of that whatsoever.
I don't know
Suge Knight's
anything about
involved.
that stuff.
What's the categories?
Categories? I don't know what the categories are yet. The category drop just happened, probably.
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 You're the one editing it.
Yeah,
You can
so
put
I'll put it wherever I want.
You could have put it at the end of the episode.
I put it in like the weirdest spots now.
Just
Dude,
scare people.
let me just tell you, I listened to back to the latest episode, like that was released, which is like 4 or 5 weeks behind this episode. But anyway, I listened to it. It was aired, and the categories part came up, and it was shocking. It was like jarring when it came up. It was just like, oh no, that was.
I just gotta say, you
wrong.
did a really good job putting that together. It was not what I was expecting to hear when you were like, "I did the drop. I finally did the drop."
It wasn't
and then you showed it
good.
to me, and I was like, "That's what you came up with after all the work we did." All right.
My
And
favorite part
I'm
is
in
you
for
were
it.
probably
I'm down
you were
for
probably
it.
ready for something cool,
Sure.
and then because you heard my explosion drops that I was making, which
Oh,
was
those
like
are sick.
Yeah, those
yeah.
were cool as fuck. But then like I was like trying to make something conventional that doesn't have like violent explosions and bombs. Like
You came
it's
up with something that sounds like a mental patient came up with.
hard. 100%.
It's great. I love
Something
it.
wrong has happened.
Absolutely.
All
So
right.
what's your category? My category this week are comedians.
Oh, cool. Good category.
Thank you.
My category. It's gonna be super specific.
Go for it.
All right, but it's gonna be broad.
We love broads. We're a pro-feminist podcast. We love broads.
Famously unfunny people.
Famously unfunny people.
So that could be somebody that's just not funny at all. Like
Yeah.
Calvin Coolidge
someone-
was not funny at all.
someone who's not known for their humor.
Exactly. Like,
So you can pull up, I don't know, say somebody like, or Lyndon Johnson, another president, Lyndon Johnson, and be like,
he's kind of so there's some funny stuff.
he's
in there.
very funny. Have you ever heard that phone call when he drunkenly called up the tailor?
Yeah. He would not
He
count.
said
would not,
bunghole.
he unfortunately would not count on that, but like other people would.
Sure.
Like-
so
like-
you got
Like Woodrow Wilson.
not
Absolutely
funny.
not funny at all.
had a stroke. Not funny. Nothing funny about having a stroke.
Famously aired Birth of a Nation in the White House like 17 times.
Sure.
Straight up crazy racist asshole.
Yeah,
think he's
I know-
From,
I
from
know
New
that-
Jersey, I think.
I know libertarians don't like him. Yeah, he was the governor of New Jersey. I know libertarians don't like him because he had something to do with like a centralized bank or some shit like that. But whatever. Fuck
him.
libertarian. Fuck libertarians. This is an apolitical podcast.
But also fuck Woodrow Wilson.
Fuck Woodrow Wilson. He had a stroke. That's not funny. That's horrible. I wouldn't wish strokes on my worst enemy.
Are you sure? You wouldn't wish strokes on that racist motherfucker?
No.
Okay.
Strokes are a horrible thing.
I know.
It affects everybody
I
else
don't
in
like
their
violence.
lives. Yeah. We're an apolitical podcast and we eschew violence. Kill. Go out and kill. Buy a gun. Buy a
Yeah,
knife. Do acid. Pick up a knife and
Listen,
go.
we're not condoning you buying a gun, writing on the bullets. The WikiPod did this.
Yeah,
and then
Wiki-
finding a CEO
Wikipod
who is actively
podcast apolitical.
killing off a segment of the population with their
Oh, hello.
greed.
Who's there?
Oh, it's the NSA.
Uh-oh.
We've gone too far.
We've gone too far, everybody.
All right, I think
All right,
you're gonna get the randomish.
It's my time this week to click random. I'm clicking random. Whoa!
What we get? What we
You
get?
have
What we
to
get?
read the whole thing. You have to read the whole thing. I picked comedians.
God damn it!
We got Still Waiting, ... a 2009 American independent black comedy film directed by Jeff Ballas.
Whoa! That's a comedy film. It has a comedian.
It has comedians in it.
Oh, God
You got to
damn
read the whole thing, dude.
Still wait.
wait,
Waiting?
for real though. This is
What
the
is it?
closest we've ever come to getting a category.
Still
right.
waiting. What's the name? What's the?
Still Waiting, a 2009
nine
American
American film.
independent. Yeah.
Oh no! It's part 2 of Waiting.
Yeah, it's the sequel to Waiting.
Let me just look at this. Thing here.
It's got Andy
Oh
Milonakis
hell yeah!
is in it.
Yeah. But he was in the first one.
Luis
okay.
Guzman.
This isn't terrible at all.
It's the sequel to Waiting.
Oh,
It's
as
called
long as
Still
they got
Waiting.
this thing.
It just doesn't have Jessica Alba or Dane Cook in it. Jessica Alba was in Waiting, right?
I don't think so.
Who was in Waiting? I know it was Dane Cook.
Yeah. So if Dane
Who-
Cook was in it, I would have.
Was Justin Long?
Justin Long?
No,
yeah.
Ryan
Justin
Reynolds.
Long, Ryan Reynolds.
Oh,
See,
the
I would have been fine if Dane Cook was in it because he's famously
was
unfunny.
in the first one. He
yeah,
was-
but
he was in the
if he
first
was
one.
if he was in this one, it'd be better.
Yeah,
because
well-
he's famously unfunny.
Wait, so wait, are there? I'm joking.
Shots fired at
Who?
Dane Cook.
Oh, Adam Carolla's in it. Adam Carolla's. Wait, is Adam Carolla a stand-up comedian?
Yeah, technically.
I think no. He
He's
did.
a
did he ever do
radio. He's a radio
That's
broadcaster.
not stand-up though. That's different.
Yeah, there is comedians in this.
Who's a stand-up comedian? I don't think there are any stand-up comedians in this actually. I think I do have to read this.
Adam Carolla, Louise Goodman, Chai McBride. We can't click on any of these things.
I don't think Andy Milonakis ever did stand-up.
He never did stand up. He was but
He's not known for a stand-up.
He is a comedian though. You
No,
didn't
that's
say
not-
stand up comedian. You said comedians. I'm
He's-
okay with reading the whole thing. I'm not trying to like.
All right.
Shirk
Listen,
the
I'm
rules.
taking the victory. I'm taking the victory.
That's
on this one.
pretty cool. Like
We
I
have
mean,
folks. This is the episode where somebody guessed the category correctly.
It was written by Rob who's a comedy writer.
So I guess that counts as being a comedian,
Yeah,
right?
it is.
Dude, how jealous are you right now that I got
Not
a
that
category?
jealous because at least it's a fucking a very bad movie that I've never seen.
Did you like? Because
I liked Waiting.
Listen, we're masculine men. We're
Yeah,
alpha
yeah.
men.
We're
top
we're
dogs.
Red pill. Red
So
pill, top cheese.
top cheese. So obviously we love competition, and we even when we don't realize we're competing, I've technically just won. I've bested you in competition. I'm the first one of us to get this. How are you taking this defeat?
Oh, I mean,
Well,
I feel less of a man.
which alienated young men who are listening, take notes. This is how a man, what's the word? Graciously accepts defeat.
Yeah, I mean,
Yes.
I'm doing it stoically,
Yeah, there you go. Perfect.
accepting the things I can't change. All right, still waiting.
Yes.
All right, still waiting. Is a 2009? You can't even change any of these. 'cause you're not gonna read them.
I can still interject on.
Is
say,
a
I just don't feel like it.
2009
You get a
American
freebie.
independent black comedy film. You see, when you said black comedy, I immediately thought it was gonna have it was gonna be like what are those, like one of those Tyler Perry movies. When you just
God.
wait.
Oh, I'm looking at the art right here, and there's only one actor who appears to be African American on here.
Is that the right term, African American, or is it black?
Black. I don't fucking care.
I know, but I feel like because they're American.
I wasn't thinking straight, and I just said it.
Yeah, I know
so
because
I don't really.
but we are
People know what I mean, and
we
it's
are-
weird.
we
It's,
are children of
it's
the 80s and
weirder
90s.
It's weirder to like, sort of agonize over it and to like pontificate
Yeah.
on top of it. It's best to just like move on.
Yep. All right. Anyway, black comedy film directed by Jeff Bayless and starring John Michael Higgins and Robert Patrick Benedict. It is a sequel to Waiting, 2005. Some of the cast of the original film appear in the sequel. Adam Carolla, Justin Long appear in cameo roles. Adam Carolla wasn't in the first one.
Was he?
No, he wasn't.
He must have been.
No, he wasn't. He
They're
just
kind of implying that he
no,
was
he
in the
appeared.
first
He
one.
just appeared as a cameo. He wasn't in it. I remember
Oh, okay.
the movie.
Well, Justin Long was in the first one.
Yeah,
though,
he
right?
was.
Was he the main?
It was
waiter?
written by Rob McKittrick. He was the main waiter, yeah, who wrote and directed the original film. All right, we got a picture. It's stupid. It's like a ensemble cast with Andy Milonakis making a gang symbol, looking weird. Because in this, he still looks like he's probably got some kind of disease that keeps him looking like a child. Right?
Yeah, I think that's his deal. He's got the what's it called? The
Willis.
God, different strokes.
Yeah.
Not what you talking about, Willis.
What you talking about, Willis? Disease.
What's his name?
I mean, I'm making light of this. Like
No, it's not a disease. He had some sort of like it's a
George something.
George Foreman. No,
George Foreman was a boxer.
I know my brain is not working right now.
It's because it's made out of what's it called?
God, Gary
Jello.
Oldman. Gary Oldman.
Gary Coleman.
Coleman. Thank
There
you,
we
not
go.
Gary Oldman.
You got me there. You got me there. I give you.
Listen, it's two brains. Two brain cells rubbing.
All right.
against
Anyway,
each
they're
other.
holding a gross soup with flies in it. Anyway, directed by Jeff Bayless, written by Rob It's a Mickich.
You said it right like
McKittrick.
5 times already.
Did it? McKittrick. Well, I'm staring at it now. Based on the characters by Rob McKittrick. Produced by Jay
McKickflip.
Rifkin.
Can you just call
starring
him, wait,
John
guy,
Michael.
no. Can you call him?
I'll call him Kickflip. It's fine.
Thank you.
Starring
Rob
John Michael
McKickflip.
Higgins, Rob Benedict, Steve Howie, Steve Kernachwick, Annie.
Rob. Why'd you say Steve?
Steve Howie, Rob Kernachwick, Annie Milonakis, Alana Umbach, Chris Williams, Max Cash, Vanessa.
Yo,
Lesh-
Max Cash. That is a fucking hard name.
That is Vanessa Lesh, Chai McBride, Louise Guzman, Adam Carolla, Cinematography, Thomas L. Calloway. Edited by David Pfeiffer. Music by Adam Gorgoni. Production company, TD Philostrate. Okay, anyway. Distributed by Lionsgate Entertainment. Released
Lionsgate Home Entertainment.
Home Entertainment.
Sounds like this was straight to DVD.
Oh yeah, this is not a
theatrical release?
A theatrical release. No,
Damn.
no. This is a cash grab. Like, absolutely cash grab. Yeah.
Love it.
Oh God, the release date was February 17th, 2009.
2009.
And the runtime. This is how you know it was a bad movie. 88 minutes with a runtime.
I will call you on that though. There are some good short movies.
There
out
are
there.
not.
Yeah, there are.
In general, so
Trying
like
to think.
if you can't make 90 minutes, if you have to cut to make the film,
or if
like,
you didn't have enough to work off of.
No. Usually
fill that
it's
time in general.
so bad that you cut it down to make it make sense.
Well, there are movies like Tommy Wiseau's The Room where they clearly are padding for time in a lot of scenes. Like a lot of
That's
scenes
different.
pad it out so it can.
That's a
become-
totally different animal.
So it can become a feature length film.
Well, this movie is not a feature length film. It's
It is.
88
88 minutes is feature length.
Not really.
Yeah.
90 minutes is like the bar that you need to set.
Is there a law?
I mean, I'm making it.
This is an apolitical podcast.
Yeah, we don't like.
Are we
like,
lawyers, guys? Is this a law?
I mean, we are men of law. We understand most things.
we break the law. We
Yeah,
understand
we
when
break
we're
the
breaking
law. We are smart. We understand law.
I'm trying to think if there's anything I do that I'm like ambiguous as to whether or not I'm breaking the law while I'm doing.
I want to go and take the bar. I want to see if I can take it. See how.
Don't
see
you
how
have
good I
your
get.
sister took the bar?
Yeah, I
and
know. I
passed,
just want to
right?
see. I want to take it.
It's like exceptionally difficult to do, right?
Yeah, but I want to see like
With no law school whatsoever.
No law school or studying.
No studying.
Seeing what I get.
You're gonna fail miserably.
Yeah, but what if I get like 30%? I'd be like, that. I'm almost like, I'm almost illiterate. I got 30%. And I'm pretty much illiterate. Like,
And you're like, I didn't get a 0. Fuck you. This
Exactly.
thing's bullshit. I should have gotten a 0. I can barely fucking read.
exactly. Like, exactly. So yeah.
That'd be
All
pretty
right.
good.
Anyway, country, United States, English language. All right, we're into the plot. On the last night of the fiscal quarter, Dennis, manager of Shenanigans, will be promoted to district manager of the restaurant if the restaurant sells $9,000 worth of food or more.
So wait, Shenanigans. And this is interesting to get insight from you because you are you're in the restaurant industry.
Yeah,
right?
I operate in,
So
in it
so
somehow.
but what I want to know is this the Shenanigans from Super Troopers?
Yes.
It is.
It's a shared universe. Yeah,
It is a shared universe.
yeah.
How do you know that?
I just always assumed that.
Nice. I love it. Okay, sorry.
I mean, like, I don't have any like direct proof now, and I can't search it on my phone, but I believe it is.
Nice. I love it.
Anyway,
Wait, hold on. But also, Guy, back in 2009, is $9,000 worth of food being sold in one night? Is that a lot?
that's a lot tonight.
That's a lot tonight.
That's a lot
In 2024.
In 2024, yeah.
Damn. Okay.
Like on my the restaurant on our best days in the summer, we are like, you know, this is top peak season at the restaurant, and we have about like 80 seats, and takeout and our retail market takeout and the restaurant alone altogether is like the best we do is like 17,000. So
16 or 17,000?
$1,000. Yeah.
So 9,000 is not that much.
9,000 is not that much now.
Oh wow. Okay, never mind.
No, no. It's no.
It seems like a decent amount.
It is a lot in 2009. It is a lot. It is a lot today. Like it's just like
You're just saying you're so good at this restaurant game that
no.
that ain't shit.
I'm saying that like on a Saturday night like
That's a realistic goal to make.
that it's not
Difficult.
It's difficult, but it's It's
Right,
not.
well,
it's,
anyway.
anyway, I don't know what I'm saying actually, but
This is the best podcast ever.
it's the worst podcast
This is
ever.
really good.
Anyway, to motivate the crew, Dennis tells them that the restaurant will close if they don't meet this goal. Their biggest competition is next door, Tada's,
Ooh.
a bar with a scantily clad waitress managing by the self-confident Calvin.
Oh, so it's like Hooters.
Yeah, it's the Tutors, but it's called Tata's.
Tatas.
Like Toddies.
Oh man. God. This is a pro boob podcast.
Yeah, I
everybody.
like boobs. Atada's it is Allison's first day. She is nervous at shenanigans. Mason, a cook, is trying to be cool without success. As the shift wears on, each employee faces their worst fear. Dennis tries to learn how to attract women. Next door, Calvin and Allison are making self-discoveries.
It sounds really bad.
This movie is.
We should watch this. You
Yeah,
want to
we'll
watch this
probably-
when we're done recording?
You know what? Yes, I do.
Nice.
We
What time
probably
is it?
could. It's only 88 minutes long. It's 9:18.
Okay, yeah, fuck it. I have work tomorrow, but I don't care.
I have
I'll
work
go to-
tomorrow,
I'll go to
too,
sleep. I'll go to sleep late. I kind of want to watch this movie now.
I mean, I'm sure we can find it on streaming for free somewhere.
I also have ways of
Ooh,
getting around
illegals?
that. I'm not gonna broadcast
Okay,
it,
cool.
but I have. There's avenues
Okay,
to
cool.
legally obtain films that I have access to. Legally,
I got you. I got you.
Thank
I got
you.
you. Thank
Thank
God
you.
we're not videotaping this.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Then you wouldn't have seen me winking while I was saying the word legally.
Yeah. That's
Sail
it.
the seven seas. Yar,
Cat-
R-E, matey.
Cast Adam Carolla as Ken Halsman, John Michael Higgins as Dennis, Rob Benedict as Cal. I don't know any. Adam Carolla's the only one I could put a face to.
I think John Michael Higgins is the guy who's kind of squinting in the cover. He's from he was in like a lot of the Christopher Guest mockumentaries.
Rob
He-
Benedict as Calvin, Steve Howie as Agnew, Rob Kirkovitz as Mason, Annie Melanakis as Nick, Anna Umbach as Naomi, Philip Vanden,
Vaden.
no hyperlink on that, as
No.
Joshua. He must not have his own Wikipedia. Bummer.
Shout down to what it sucks
Bummer.
to suck. What a loser.
Yep. Chris Williams as Chuck, Chai McBride as Bishop, Louise Guzman. I know Louise Guzman
We love
as
Louise Guzman.
as Radimus.
You've seen Punch Drunk Love, right?
I love Punch Drunk Love. Probably
He's
one
great.
of the best movies.
He's really good in that.
He's good. He's pretty much good in everything I've ever seen him in. He's great in Community, the show Community. It's what's his name?
I don't remember when he was on that. I didn't see those episodes. I've only seen a handful of that.
You
show.
didn't see? There's a statue of Louise Guzman outside the school
I don't remember that.
in Greensdale.
I remember the
who's
I remember
the
the
guy?
Greensdale human being.
It's yeah, but he's in an episode where Abed makes the documentary on Greensdale.
Okay.
On Greensdale to make a commercial, and Louise Guzman they show him as it's like a cameo part. They get to Greensdale. I love this school. I got laid here all the time.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
I
it was-
rocked.
yeah. Max Cash is Theo. Vanessa Lengi.
God, Max
as-
Cash is such a fucking
yeah,
badass name. I
as
love it.
Natasha. Kurt Fox is Hank. Amanda Lacar. Yeah, she doesn't have a
No hyperlink.
Loser.
Loser.
As Susie,
Loser.
Taya Raymond as Amber, Katie Albert as Trina, Danelle, Danielle Harris as Sherry. Bad name, Danielle. Please get a new name.
Fine. What are you
Janet,
talking about?
it's
name.
Dan Eel.
You're just mad because you have a hard time reading.
Yes, I know.
That's the problem. It's
I-
not a bad name, guy.
Janet Varney as Haley, Aaron Foster as Christy. Maggie Lawson as I know Maggie Lawson.
Who's she?
Maggie Lawson is she was the detective on the show Psych. It was a
Nice.
USA show.
I remember Psych.
She played Julia. Psych, great show actually.
Where do you put it? Is it sub or above Monk?
It's above Monk. Believe
You
it or
like it
not.
better than Monk?
Yeah, I like because I think that the characters are more. There's more compelling, like because it's a formula film, like a formula show where like there's a case they found that it's all that.
Love it.
So like, I can't get enough of them.
Procedural.
Yeah, procedural, but like there is like with Monk, there's that over like lying thing that his wife has died and he's got to find the killer and but because of his idiosyncrasies and his inability to like connect with people, it makes it like harder for you to feel the relationship between him and his friends.
Interesting.
Whereas in Psych, there isn't that, and there's just like there's this great best friend relationship with him and his and Gus, which is his best friend, and then his romantic interest, who is like through 7 seasons, it's Jules, who he can't be with because he can't let her know that he's not really a psychic because it'll Anyway, I want to do a psych podcast. Like,
Well,
I
this
love
this is turning into a psych podcast.
like no joke. Top 10 show. Like
Okay.
like just
Better than The Simpsons.
they have a musical episode too. That's so cool.
Buffy had a musical episode.
That's cool too.
Simpsons had a musical episode.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just like
A lot of people do musical
I
episodes.
love like the Simpsons are great, and I'll know that, but it's like it's not a show that I
Family
go to.
Guy.
Not as good. Family Guy's gotten better though.
It got better?
No,
It was
it's-
bad for a while.
You know, it's always been bad, but it's gotten
no,
better.
no. The early seasons are great.
It's gotten better because of the clip culture in reels and stuff like that. Like watching those jokes on the Family Guy play out over like little internet snips actually plays so much better than it did.
than in a full
In
episode?
a full episode, like
I feel you.
because like at first the novel idea of them like doing these like little cutaways was really really cool until like it just started like
it became so formulaic.
yeah, and it was draining
It's just
on
nonsense.
draining on your like your watching, and then South Park destroyed it.
Yeah,
with
they
that-
ruined the joke.
They
yeah.
and I mean, what's his name? Seth MacFarlane. He came out and said he's like. He was so angry because they were making fun of the writers of calling them the manatees, but he like him complaining about it. I was just like, oh my gosh, he's just proving their point.
He doesn't seem bright, Seth MacFarlane. He seems like kind of a dumb guy.
He seems funny, like
He's
he,
definitely funny and talented, but he
He-
doesn't. He just seems like he.
He's an every guy. He doesn't seem like he don't want. I don't want to ruffle
I
anybody's
would
feathers.
consider him an every guy, but
No, I'm just saying.
he's
like,
a show business weirdo.
Yeah, he's like
show business weirdo.
Yeah, I don't think he's like he's. I get the same impression. Bill Barr is very similar, I think, to him.
Bill Burr.
Bill Barr. Bill Barr.
No,
was the
I
Attorney
get
General.
more of it. Honestly, weirdly enough, I glean more of Trey Parker from him because Trey Parker seems like another dude who's hyper talented and very funny, but doesn't seem to be good at being a human. Like doesn't understand what like it's like to be a human.
I really do love those guys. They're
Seth MacFarlane.
no, not Seth MacFarlane.
Dude, did I tell you
the Trey Parker and the,
Matt Stone? Did I tell you I did a rewatch on Basketball not too long ago?
Great, it's actually good.
Oh my god, it holds up
It's
so.
really-
it's
it's-
so fucking funny.
They do. They're exceptionally like good at seeing the hypocrisy in anything. That's the South.
Sure,
Park
they
is-
point out
They,
hypocrisy.
they're
yes.
good at pointing it out.
Yes,
Like,
absolutely.
that's
Not so good at because I mean th're libertarians, so they're not good at identifying solutions.
they don't put.
They
any
can identify
solutions.
problems,
They
and they
literally
don't know how to solve
put.
the
They don't put
problems.
any solutions. They just
Which
they
is a
point
perfect
out-
a perfect encapsulation of libertarianism as a political ideology. This isn't a
It's,
political.
I,
podcast,
I
by
would
the
say
way.
that
We're speaking
libertarianism
objectively.
is basically all it's good for is comedy writing. That's about it.
Yeah, it's good
Because,
to make
like-
fun of it.
because,
It's
like,
good to make fun
it's,
of them.
It's fun. No, well, yeah, but they're like libertarians have a good they have an eye for picking out like absurdity
sure.
and then pointing it out. But then they have and that's funny and all.
and they're
but
white
it, like,
and they're white American
Yeah.
men who have good access to be able to produce
They
art
can't-
and have the safety net of
Yeah,
not
right.
worrying about financial
they
ruin.
can't figure out how to fix anything. They just point it out and then
Yeah,
they're
yeah,
like, we're not any better than you because like you do like yeah, but well, yeah.
I also recently did a rewatch of some season 1 episodes of South Park. Man, they lost their way. It was so pure. It's so good. It's so good.
I think I like
Scuzzlebutt. Remember Scuzzlebutt? His leg was Patrick Duffy.
I like
Hi, kids. I'm television's Patrick Duffy.
I like season 4 through like 4 to 10 are I think the best because I feel like they stopped killing us with storylines in South Park and they started like winding it down to like two storylines or maybe one, and like I think the one storyline episodes are the absolute best ones.
Scott Tenorman
Scott Tenorman
might be the best episode.
The fun with fun with knives or whatever the Lord of the Rings episode one, the
World of
the
Warcraft.
the World of Warcraft, the anime one.
Anime was great.
Um,
Ooh, what? Remember the anime one was the one where Butters got hit in the eye with the throwing star.
oh my god, it was so good.
My friend's older when that episode aired, my friend's older brother had to leave the room when that happened when he got hit with the eye
Oh,
because our friend's older brother almost lost his finger when he got his hand got a door slammed on, and his finger was hanging off, and he screamed He screamed exactly the way Butters did, and so when he heard Butters scream, it immediately brought him back to it.
Trigger.
He was like, I have to walk out of the room right now.
Oh my
It's
gosh.
like the deep guttural, primal, visceral screaming.
Yeah. Oh, the Critters Christmas. That's my favorite.
Oh, Woodland Critters Christmas.
Oh my gosh, hail Satan.
Absolutely. Yep.
So good.
I forgot about how funny it was the inclusion of Jesus in the first season,
my God.
where it's just like he just has a daytime call-in local access call. So anyway,
Lemmy
Guy,
Winks.
where are we?
Lemmy Winks the journal. We're at. I got it.
Yep.
What's it called? Aaron Foster as Christy, Maggie Lawson. That's there. Maggie Lawson as Allison. That we were talking about Psych. That's where we stopped.
Yes.
Rocco Bolt as Jack. Missy Pyle as Rocky Rhodes. David Koshner. Yeah, that's Koshner, right? Yeah.
Sure.
David Koshner as Dan. Justin Long as Dean. All right,
Nice.
release.
Rocky Road. Where you at with ice cream?
Rocky
Best-
Road's pretty good.
Best ice cream.
I like mint chocolate chip, but my favorite, that's out of a box.
It's basic. Very basic.
I
never liked mint chocolate chip as a child because it tasted like toothpaste. I was like, "What is this, health food?"
You have
no
to-
thanks. Give me chocolate.
You have to if in ice cream from a box, you have to pick basic.
Yeah, you
so
do.
like I don't mind. I don't
My
like
go-to-
chocolate is good. Coffee is good. Like
Best non-dairy ice cream I've had so far is
there's some good ones out there actually.
fucking Oatly's
I bet
chocolate.
you that's great. Oat milk is one of my favorite
It's
fake
so
milks.
fucking good, dude. I fuck with Oatly heavy.
oh.
Oatly sponsor us. We don't have a big listenership, but it doesn't matter. Just
Oat
please
milk is like the
send me free.
closest
I buy your shit. It's so fucking
closest
good.
to as somebody who still drinks. I don't drink milk, but like I have milk regularly.
Sure,
like,
sure. Yeah.
But like somebody who knows what who has like recently knows what milk tastes. Oat milk probably gets the closest in texture and taste.
Yeah.
Um,
It's
ju-
so fucking good, dude.
it's
I fuck with it so
lacking
hard.
the. It still lacks the sweetness of it. I love
I don't
Silk
really
too.
need the sweetness. I don't need it.
I love Silk. I mean I honestly like I was raised a vegan.
Like health food.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I literally I didn't have dairy until I was like 17.
Yeah.
And I love all the fake milks. Like I think they're better than regular milk.
Yeah, and it's also like there's no cruelty involved, and also like
Almond milk has cruelty involved.
Like what?
Well, because it is it's siphoning. It's an exploitation of resources. Like you
Oh,
cannot
kind of
grow,
like how
how much water they take.
how dairy farming isn't soaking up more water than almond production does.
No, almond production soaks up more water than dairy.
That's
That's
bullshit.
not
It
bullshit.
can't be possible.
No, we
we can't look it up, folks, because we're stuck on this. Article.
They are the least. They're super profitable. Almonds are super profitable. They are the least. In terms of water usage, they're the.
Well,
one.
we're not talking about almond milk. We're talking about oat milk.
Oat milk's fine.
We love oat milk.
Oat milk is fine.
Who gives a shit about almonds?
Soy? There's so much soy.
Put
in the world,
almond in
so-
a Hershey Kiss. That's my favorite
Yeah, exactly.
way to have
That's
an
what you should do.
almond.
Yeah.
Put almond
that's
in
a good
Hershey
one.
Kiss.
Almond is sure. I just like almonds. I like crushed up almond
Great line
bars.
from Will Ferrell's character in Austin Powers. The wound is beginning to smell like almonds.
Oh, that's
That is
gross.
not good. Yeah, when Will Ferrell was in brownface,
Will
you just
Ferrell.
let it. A lot of people just got passes on that shit. You know,
Oh yeah, I know.
probably
We were watching- we were wa-
maybe
they-
not rightfully so.
We were watching Holiday Inn, which is a Bing Crosby, Fred Astaire film
Oh,
upstairs.
boy. Oh, no.
It's a good one,
Oh,
dude.
boy.
Lincoln's birthday. Oh my God,
What?
the blackface was
Oh, no.
crazy.
That's unfortunate.
It was.
You know what I didn't realize? A movie
You-
I used to watch all the time when I was a little kid was King Kong versus Godzilla. Have you ever seen that?
No, I haven't.
The Toho production house did King Kong versus Godzilla, and there's a scene where they go to Skull Island to get King Kong off the island so he could fight Godzilla. They go to the island, and the islanders are played by Japanese actors in blackface.
Oh, that's
it's
terrible.
Crazy.
I'll check
and it
it
didn't
out.
register to me as a little kid. I just didn't. I was like, it just didn't. You know, you're a little kid. You don't think about these kinds of things because you're not socially aware. You're not conscious of the history of racism and minstrels and blackface and all this and that. And I'm just watching it, just like, what the? I did a rewatch and I was like, this is like, I don't remember this at all, and it is fucked up. Anyway, apolitical podcast, but we're anti-blackface, right, Guy?
Yeah, it's fucking stupid and weird, and get
It's
over
weird.
yourselves.
Weird is very
No, wait,
perfect way to
wait.
describe it.
We are not. We are anti blackface in imitation of different people of different skin colors. We are not anti blackface of those like people who are in the they cover their whole bodies in black paint so they can hide in.
You're talking about guitarists of Limp
no,
Bizkit.
No. They're hiding in the room and where people are looking at their like iPads and there's nothing there and they're getting close to them. They open their eyes and smile and they freak.
Oh, I know those videos you're talking about.
Yeah.
That is still blackface.
But it's not.
I'm not though. Those are also weird.
I don't think it's. I think it's but it's the craziest, freakiest thing.
Yeah, but it's people finding an excuse to wear blackface.
Do you think it is? I
Yeah,
think
absolutely.
it's an excuse
1,000%.
to freak somebody out.
No, 1,000%. It's like, oh, we're doing this cute little prank, but really,
It's
it's just
usually-
like
it's
it's a way
always
for
children.
weird. It's a way for weird racists to be like, ha ha ha, I get to wear blackface now. Ha, ha, ha.
Really?
The only way
I was not aware. I found it
Only
humorous
be-
and funny.
I'm sure you found it humorous and funny, Guy. That's the point. That's how they trick you. That's how they get you.
Listen,
That's how they get you.
I see. This is why I'm going to reset my algorithm as soon as they let me.
Absolutely. Wes Borland can pull it off. Also,
He goes in
cosplay.
silver though.
Cosplayer.
He does silver face.
He does a bunch of different ones.
Okay.
Tons. It's always different. But also, people who cosplay as forest nymphs. Children of the Forest from Game of Thrones.
Yeah, but that's
Dude,
not
What
blackface.
is
That's
that,
forest
dark
face.
what is that? Dark elf. It's a D&D thing. When people like dress up as their characters when they're playing D&D.
I have no idea. Don't
Oh,
even care.
it's white people who cover their entire bodies with a black paint. They have white hair, wigs, and pointed elf ears.
Interesting.
Yes. Also, it's probably problematic and racist. Listeners of color, sound off in the comments.
All right.
Do we have listeners of color?
I have no
hope
idea.
so.
I can't look at the listeners from my.
I assume it's just a bunch of white guys listening to us.
100%.
I don't want
there's
that.
There's a few females. Like I know, like at least 3,
Nah.
and then my bros.
It's just this is for the guys, fellas.
Really,
Come on in, fellas.
Yeah, released. The film was released directly to DVD. Justin Long, who starred in the first film, would later say he was truly embarrassed to be involved with Still Waiting. Via his cameo
Oh my.
in an interview with Peter Travers of the Rolling Stone. It's offensive. I think it's offensive.
All right.
Okay, yeah. This
Speaking
movie-
speaking of blackface, this movie is also
All
very
right,
offensive.
reception. Rotten Tomatoes has 2 critical reviews, both negative.
I'm so excited to
that's
watch
great.
this.
All right, references. We're almost done. DVD talk. Off the cuff with Peter Travers, Justin Long on YouTube. Still Waiting. 2008. Retrieved 20 June 20, 2020 via www.rottentomatoes.com. External links. Still Waiting. IMDb. Still Waiting. Rotten Tomatoes. This film was about this article was about the 2000 comedy film. Oh, this article about the 2000 comedy is a stub.
Stub.
Yes.
Stop.
You can help Wikipedia by expanding it. But
Don't.
No, we're not.
No, we
Okay.
won't.
This article was related to the American film. Why does it say it twice? American film of the 2000s is a stub. No. All right. Anyway, it just said the same thing. This was last edited by Sir Amanito di Nicolo. Anyway, that's what it says.
I gotta
Related
tell you.
articles. Waiting, film 2005. Grown Ups, film 2010, film by Dennis Dugan. No Safe Space, 2019, political documentary film. Dude, I guarantee you this film is like one of those like, it's okay to be like saying these
Yeah,
things.
we can be racist. Oh, actually, there are no safe spaces. Like, blah, blah. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. The first people that fucking cry and bitch and moan about all this shit are fucking weird reactionary right wingers. Whenever they're just like, "Oh, you're being mean to Donald Trump's son, Barron." It's like, fuck Barron. Fucking weird, gangly ass, tall ass kid. Play basketball. Play basketball.
Barron is one of the reasons Donald Trump won, unfortunately, because he was smart enough to tell his father to do all the manosphere stuff and like all these things.
I thought
like
that was
Theo
Donald
Von-
Trump's thing.
What?
I thought that Donald Trump Jr. told me.
No,
to do
no.
it.
Barron was
That was Barron's doing?
Barron was the one who hooked him in with the Theo Vaughn and like Joe Rogan's always been Trump, but like Theo Vaughn He's like he's not a bad guy. He's just a
Is he a Trump guy?
What?
Is Theo Von Trump? Pro-Trump?
It's not that he's pro-Trump.
He platformed him, but I mean, like, platforming, like, whatever.
Yeah, but it's not that. It's that he is actually, like, he is part of the gateway of manosphere stuff. While I don't,
he's like a entry level.
Entry level, right? Like,
Gotcha.
I don't think there's anything wrong with Theo Vaughn. It's just that
He's
like,
funny.
Yeah, but what his like when you search Theo Vaughn out, like in the same breath, like these other people, like that guy Marvin or whatever, like Andrew Tate, that guy Brian.
Were you about to say Marvin the Martian?
No, it's this guy Marlon.
Brando.
No, it's not Marlon Brando. It's this other guy, Marlon. He's part.
Anyway, I'm really
Fit
excited.
And Fresh, whatever it's
Oh,
called.
yeah, I know what you're talking about.
And Ugly Nietzsche, like all these people
Whatever.
come out.
They
after.
all suck. They all suck. Fuck them. We're better than them. This is the WikiPod. I didn't have to read this episode, and Guy, I'm not gonna lie, it feels really good.
Yeah, I can't wait for my turn. Bye.
It'll be your turn soon. Bye.
Wikipod!